Hello. So I'm going to level with you. Dragonfire is a little bit half-baked, in my opinion. I feel that in any other of the last few seasons, Dragonfire, I think, would be bad. That's quite a bold statement, but I think it would be bad. There are a number of things that are dragging this down. There are a number of massive plot holes at the end. Why are all the mercenaries dead? Where did that come from? There was nobody to fight them. So why are the mercenaries dead? Makes no sense whatsoever. I find it a little bit frustrating that we had a male and a female mercenary who were our speaking characters in the first two episodes. They get killed in episode 2, and then we get generic random male and female mercenary in episode 3. That feels like a rewrite that's gone wrong somewhere. You know what I mean? A draft that hasn't worked out properly. Because it's just such a weird, lumpy thing to happen in a story. But anyway, we shall let that go. The sets are borderline unacceptable. Libby's trying to say...
boring.
Yeah, they're boring. That's fair. And the thing is, because the premise is interesting, it's like Iceland in space. Iceland, if you're not from England, is a freezer-based supermarket. Freezer-based supermarket. Because of it, like it's Iceland in space. You'd kind of think you could do something with that. You know, it's ridiculous enough to work with. And then you get the caves. You know, it's a pity.
But
Yes.
was good.
Who was good?
The anti-scorpion alien thing.
Loved the dragon. Loved the dragon. And that bit where the dragon's holding the child is one of those... I mean, there are many a sci-fi film where incongruous relationship has been, you know, generated between alien and child. But there was something very sweet about that, and I enjoyed that tremendously. Oh, another plot hole. How come the only person surviving at the end is the mother of the child who's also survived? Bit fortunate that. Did you just need a big poo? Explain that one away. Anyway. And also the whole Kane plot. I'll level with you. The Doctor says at one point, oh, there's death and destruction. Really? There hasn't been that much death and destruction. Honestly, for the most part, Kane's just been an exceptionally grumpy supermarket manager. Vampire. The special effects at the end's good, though. Special effect. I remember that special effect. First time it was on and being a little bit freaked out by it. Although I had seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, so maybe it wasn't quite as impressive as I thought. But all that be damned, because Dragonfire is amazing. Why is Dragonfire amazing? Because it's got Sylvester McCoy in, first of all. I mean, what is there to say about this Doctor apart from he is, without any shadow of a doubt, the most underappreciated Doctor, the most underrated Doctor of all Doctors, because he. No, who do you think then?
Colin Baker.
Oh, okay. Apart from Colin Baker, because we stand Colin Baker. But apart from Colin Baker, with the general wider public at least, McCoy is the most underrated of all the Doctors. He gets forgotten about at a ridiculous rate. He's just got it all. He's got he's got Troughton, all that. And, you know, I think Troughton's a fantastic archetype for any Doctor. I think a lot of successful Doctors come from Troughton. There are more success... This is a really odd statement here. There are more Troughton-esque brilliant Doctors than there are Tom Baker-esque brilliant Doctors. Now, I read something the other day, I think it was Sandifer, who made reference to the fact that the show, for the most part, avoids overtly referencing Tom Baker's era. Did I discuss this with you? And I think there's reasons for that, because that trick doesn't work very often. You can't bottle lightning twice. Anyway, there we go. I'm digressing now. So anyway, Dragonfire is a good story. Like I say, in any other season, I think, and this is my personal bias, this would be meh. But It's just got Sylvan. It's got Glitz in. For crying out loud, why have we not got... Lib said, why isn't Glitz a companion? That would have been amazing. What an... Oh, my gosh. Maybe not here, because we know where this doctor's going, or I know where this doctor's going, and I don't think Glitz fits with what is going to be happening to the tone of the programme. But Glitz with Colin, oh, that would have been glorious stuff. We could have dined out on that for a long time. We've said goodbye to Mel. There is so much to talk about here.
Why did she decide to go?
Now, you see, Lib, I will tell you, my preferred non-canonical Who lore is the Virgin New Adventures. It is suggested in a book called Head Games that the Seventh Doctor, knowing what's to come and knowing what's on his to-do list, implants psychically the idea to Mel, and he knows that Mel's not cut out for it, implants the idea in Mel's brain that perhaps she should stick around with Glitz.
What the fuck?
I know. And the thing is, in the book that you find that out, Mel has such a torrid time. Honestly, she's absolutely on her uppers when you first see her. It's really funny. It's not funny, actually. It's horrible, but there we go. And Sheffield's in that book as well. Pons Fords gets mentioned. Seriously, it's great. Yeah, it's true. Anyway, so Mel's gone. My gosh, Bonnie Langford, what a waste. I mean, genuinely, I genuinely feel that Bonnie Langford wanted to come in and do something worthwhile with Doctor Who.
She's screaming.
She was given way too much screaming to do. You know, you lose a lot of faith in a companion if all they can do is scream. Maybe that's why I'm not a Mad Keen Victoria fan from back in the day. But yeah, I mean, great crying shame. Thankfully, we're going to get more of Mel in a long time to come on the Whoathon, and things will be marvellous.
Yeah, 30 years.
Yeah, it'll be a long, long time, but that's okay. However, no spoilers, but we've now got the second greatest companion ever to be in Doctor Who. Look, she's not even...
Really?
Yeah, easy.
I'm listening.
Um,
I'm a massive Rose stan, remember?
That's fine. That's good. Like I say, I'm so versed in this era of Doctor Who, I can't watch it. I'm supposed to be. That was the whole set, of what we were trying to achieve here. God, we've been talking for 7.5 minutes. I flipping love Ace, and I've not seen this for so long. And Lib has quite rightfully said it. Her performance is a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's a good shout. And my response to that is she's 16. And
Is she fuck?
And Livy doesn't agree with me, but that's fine. I genuinely feel what a place the programme's at right now. Quick recap, because that's season 24 done. Time in the Rani, way better than everybody says. Genuinely.
Time in the Rani?
Yeah, Time in the Rani, his first story.
Oh.
Way better than everybody says it is. And if anybody tells you otherwise, I think they are wrong. Paradise Towers, quietly... a stone cold classic. Now, whoa, you can get at me. I'm not saying it's not flawed. It is flawed. But just in terms of the chutzpah of it, or the chutzpah, as me and one of my children were having a debate in the car about how you pronounce it the other day. Honestly, I just think there's so much to get out of Paradise Towers if you're willing to put a bit in. There you go. Delta and the Bannermen, what a run around. I'll have that. I'll dine out on that every day. I've used that phrase twice now. And Dragonfire, with the current sort of optimism and verve that Doctor Who's got, Dragonfire's a great story. So there we go. I am feeling absolutely pumped. I know what the next story is. I know what the story after that is. I can't remember the order. But I don't care. I'm so excited. I flipping love all this so much. Farewell.